Okay. So, our warm up today. Who do you think why do you think technology is important in society? You guys have 1 minute. Go ahead and begin. Remember, if you guys need a pencil, put a 1 up in the air, and I will get you guys a pencil. If you guys need a pencil, put 1 up in the air. Huh? No. Okay. Pizza. No grip. Remember a second, no good. Yes.
So the test came back, the drug test for the players, the Chiefs came back.
Steroids?
Mahomes came back on something which they couldn't clarify. And if they find out what it
It's
was,
called GOAT. Okay. So.
I'm saying if they find out what it is, then he's being shipped to the Super Bowl.
Damn.
So, our warm up this morning. Why do you think technology is important in society? I need 3 volunteers. Elijah.
Fortnite.
Why is technology important?
Fortnite.
Not a good enough answer. Carmen.
Teslas.
Teslas. Why is that important?
There's no gas pedals.
Because there's no gas pedals. Why is it important I have no gas pedals?
Because it runs on electricity.
Because it runs on electricity. But if I run on electricity, why does that matter?
You're gonna run
You
out
go
of
to Fashion
electricity.
Fair and then you charge it there.
Can you charge it there?
Yeah.
Is it cheaper? Is it better for the climate?
Yes.
Exactly. Ashley.
It influences people,
It influences people. Like, what do you mean by influence?
like how they act.
How they act?
Yeah.
So does it make their life a little bit easier?
No.
Because if I have that Tesla, I don't have to worry about going to the gas station anymore. And I can also
yeah,
go a
you
lot
do.
faster
So you
as
could
well.
get some
So,
more
I'm going to go to Galilea first. Galilea.
Technology is important in society because it allows practically any sort of private information to the public.
You scare me sometimes. Why does that matter? Why should I track people down? You scare me. Okay. I'm going to go to 2 more. I saw Sergio's hand first. Sergio, which one? Why is technology important?
Technology is used for almost everything.
So it's used for almost everything.
Yeah.
Why do I need technology to use everything though?
I don't know.
Like, what if I just don't use technology? What if I go? Remember we learned about the Amish in the first semester.
The Amish are stupid.
We are.
I mean, just because they don't use technology doesn't make them stupid. But yeah. So we use it for everything, right?
That sounds like an Amish.
And then I'm gonna go to David. I saw David's hand.
Helps people become lazier.
It helps people become lazier. Give me an example.
Around 2020, everybody was on computers. And no one was actually doing work.
But you ride an electric bike.
So you're saying that no one was doing work because of computers?
I'm part of that. Because I use an electric bike.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So, forget about that. Good thing. I'm thinking at least 3 things for good things. My good thing is the Chiefs won. That's my good thing. And it's probably gonna be all month, Jorge. I gotta hope that the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. What? Yes, I'm also gonna give you guys up next Monday off as well. Only if you guys are good. Okay. So, good things. Raise your hand if you have a good thing. Jorge.
I might get pizza.
Laxative.
Where from where?
United.
What kind?
Whatever my dad says order.
Okay. I love meat. If it's cooked right.
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
Yesterday, I got a Munich pizza.
From where?
Nobody asked.
No, from me. That was a stupid question. You guys, I know you got it. You sent me an Adrian.
I got tickets for Ant-Man 3
For Ant-Man 3?
for this Friday.
Is it coming out this Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I didn't know it was coming out this Friday. Okay. Any more good things? Okay. So, remember, tickets, guys, every Friday is the store. I know someone in this class is saving up tickets to try to get me to do a dance. So,
Just Save enough tickets for a gamble. and then-
We'll see who that is.
No, save up tickets for
So-
save up tickets for the lunch. Then buy as many things as possible to reach that $10 limit.
So, I need someone to read out the objective for us today. I'm gonna go to Emmanuel. I saw Emmanuel's hand there. Emmanuel, go ahead and read off the objective for us.
Interpret key concepts from the unit are manifest destiny by completing an ICI wonder in the 7-step vocabulary activity.
Thank you so much. So, for this activity, today we're gonna have the warm-up, an ICI wonder, and then we're gonna do a vocabulary activity. The warm-up's 2 points, ICI wonder 8 points, vocabulary is gonna be worth 10 points. The vocabulary will be our one we do independently. However, I will do an example with you guys as well. So, for our ICI wonder, before we get started, our ICI wonder, we're gonna be at a voice level 1. We're gonna be collaborating with each other. But if you have a question, raise your hand. For everyone, I will give you guys 1 minute. 1 minute to write down one thing you see and one thing you wonder about each image we go through. We're gonna have 6 different images, and so you're gonna have 1 minute per image. Okay, start that. Okay, first one up is on the board. I'm gonna turn off the lights as well so we can see it more clearly. So, what's one thing you see, one thing you wonder about that image on the screen? There you go. What's one thing you see, one thing you wonder about the image on the screen?
What is water? Recording your classes again. You're recording your classes again?
Oh, he was that considered a presentation. Why are you getting the Buddha?
Okay, I'm gonna go to 6. I'm gonna go to 6 for this one. Okay, so we have Jackson, number 6, which is Cheyenne. Cheyenne, what's one thing you see about in this image? What's one thing you see? Water, right? That's a very important part of this image, actually. It's the water. You see it flowing, you see it going everywhere. Awesome, thank you, Cheyenne. What's one thing you wonder? We got Lincoln, number 6 as well. Lolly, what's one thing you wonder about this image?
Great shadow.
What's the wheel for? What is that actually doing? That's
Generating power.
very important part of this. What is
It's a
that
water
wheel
wheel.
doing? What if I were to tell you that wheel is creating electricity?
Oh, that looks more like.
We'll get to it. We'll get to how that wheel, why that wheel is important in the next unit as well.
When water
So,
flows through it, it moves. And
Our
it
next
makes
one up,
electricity.
you have 1 minute. One thing you see, one thing you wonder about this image. One thing you see, one thing you wonder about this image. One more second. Okay, one thing you see. First off, one thing you see. We got Lincoln, number 1. Jorge, what's one thing you see?
What looks to be cotton in this inside that box.
You sure it's cotton, that wool?
I don't care what the difference is. It looks like that.
Okay, so it looks like cotton.
No, just make
Why would that matter? Why would that matter? Let's see.
a woman.
Someone else put it out. Okay, Washington. Number. I have a 7 in Washington. 1. David. One thing you wonder about this image.
I wonder how they used it.
How they used it. Do you know what it is?
How they used it.
This is
So-
an engine.
What if I were to tell you that this piece right here, this machine right here, single-handedly changed the course of American history? Would you believe me, David?
Of course.
Okay. Why? Because I'm a history teacher.
Of course.
Okay. So the next one up, the next I see, I wonder. This image right here. You guys have 1 minute. Write it down. What you see, what you wonder.
You gonna give him my notebook?
3 more seconds. Okay. Lincoln, number. We already went to Jorge. I'm not gonna punish him twice. 4. Angel. What's one thing you see in this picture?
Railroad.
Railroad? How do you know it's a railroad, not like a walkway or a roadway? Did you see rails? Okay. I didn't see the rails there. Once I asked that question, I was like, okay, wait, I see rails. Okay. Yes, Sam.
Where's Russian?
After the IC, I wonder. Okay.
You don't get to do it.
Lincoln, number 5, which is Galileo. What's one thing you wonder about this picture?
I wonder, are you not supposed to do that?
What if I were to tell you that yes, but not only yes, they would also blow up as well? These people right here are going to be known as...
The Asians.
No, not necessarily. They're actually really smart people. They're actually the ones that are going to build all of the railroads across America. So, next one up. You guys have 1 minute. I see, I wonder on this picture right here. What does the United States, okay, cut in half like that? Why does that matter? If you're having a question like, you wonder what that is as well. Why is there a direct line going through the middle of America? What's the green and what's the red? What does that represent? More seconds. Okay. So we have Jefferson, number 5, which is Edie. Edie, what's one thing you see in this picture?
Thinking about
Repeat that.
Freedom and slavery.
Freedom and slavery, yes. So, freedom and slavery. Why that matters? So let's go to Wonder. We got Lincoln again, number 8, which is Derek. What's one thing you wonder about this picture? Why is it divided? We're going to tell you that that line is going to lead to the greatest war in American history. So, the next one up, 1 minute. I wonder about this image right here. So you're right, one thing you see, one thing you wonder about this image. Like for example, what is that flag right there? You say that flag several times. Where are they fighting at? Because clearly they're fighting, there's a lot of smoke in the air, and there's this building.
Are they fighting Texas?
It's a church, okay. Why do you think it's a church, Magna? Looks like church to us. Okay, so one thing you see, one thing you wonder about this image. One thing you see, let's go to, got Washington, number 5, number 8, Emmanuel. What's one thing you see in this picture?
I see people going to a room.
People going into a what?
A room.
A room?
That's what they're called right now.
A what?
A room building.
Oh, a rune. Oh, yes. Yeah, the landscape or something like that. Yeah, rune word mythology, but a landscape is a better word. So yeah, so I like how you said church earlier as well, because that is a church. It's going to be one of the most important churches in American history. Okay, Washington again. Number 4, which is Esmeralda. What's one thing you wonder about this picture? Repeat it. What building this is? What if I were to tell you that this building is actually going to be a very bloody war zone?
Yeah.
It's gonna like the game. No, not like the game. So we're gonna get to that in a few actual, I think 2 weeks from now as well. Okay, the last one, I believe this is the last one. One thing you see, one thing you wonder about this picture.
The Cheeto.
Is that the border?
That's not
Is he an old
stinky,
guy?
but
Where's that guy pouring into that
I mean,
like
the
van?
mountain
It
has
looks
one
like.
there.
That should look like nice.
Why is that guy next to a river? Why is that guy with a hat on?
Yeah, why does he have a hat on?
Boo. I'm searching for the dude.
Are you the only, like, are you recording this period only, or do you have to record, like, every other period?
I've done other classes before. Okay, we have Washington again, number. People, this one's been called a lot already. Man, you guys. Man, this one will definitely pull.
Caitlin.
Me.
It's Caitlin, because there's only 2 options or 3 options. Caitlin, what's one thing you see in this picture? A man. What is that man? You don't know who that man is? That guy's over and tell you that man's not important at all. Would you believe me?
I'm searching.
Because he doesn't look like an important man. Okay, Lincoln, number 2. Kevin, what's one thing you wonder about this image? What's in the cup? Word for it tell you in that water right there is probably worth maybe $1,000.
Gold Rush?
Why?
Gold. I love that you said that. Yes, gold.
1940.
Oh, it's not going mine. So, we're going to be talking about all these things, guys. All of these things that we just went through in the ICI Wonder are going to be part of our next unit. So, we're going to be learning about the gold rush. We're going to be learning about how... We're going to be seeing how we go to war with Mexico. And we're going to actually learn about this place called the Alamo, which is going to be the last stand of America's history. We're going to be talking about the Missouri Compromise, where we have to compromise on if we're going to have slavery in the North or in the South. We're going to be making compromises about bringing new states into the country. And slavery is going to start becoming a little bit of a hot topic issue. And then we're going to be talking about how to build railroads. We're going to have the opportunity to actually have Chinese immigrants as well coming over from China. So, so we're also going to be talking about how the cotton gin is going to be changing American history. Do you know why it changes American history, David?
It has a lot of wealth in it.
It has a lot of wealth in it.
It's used in a lot of
More slavery.
things.
Just one important thing. Cotton gin is going to speed up the production of cotton by tons. Lots and lots and lots. Carmen, let's take your seats. Let's take your seats, guys. Take your seats. Okay. So, and then also the wheel. This water wheel and electricity and factories are going to be very important as well. So, David, did you have one more question? Yes. Yes, we will learn about this steam engine as well. So, we're going to watch a quick little video on some of the things that we're going to be exploring in the next unit.
Oh, this is the Western.
Pioneers moved west for a variety of reasons. Some in search of riches, others simply to escape poverty. Some were fleeing the law, others were fleeing oppression. What they all shared was the ability to dream of something different, something better. And the West represented an opportunity for that dream to become a reality.
These were people that packed everything they had into the back of a wagon and went. And they went on faith in themselves and their God, in their new country. And they just went out knowing that they could do this.
Well, I think they went west for so many different reasons. But certainly among them would be the belief that you were going to not only have this new life, which you were freer, but you were going to change yourself. You were going to be a new person in the new world. And this dream that you were going to be transformed may have been just a dream, but it certainly motivated a lot of people. And every time they moved west, they were moving to the future and into a new time and leaving the old time behind.
It must have taken an enormous amount of courage, although probably some of them felt that they didn't have anything and so there was nothing to lose as they moved west. And it speaks to the human capacity to take risk and to go forward and to build in spite of all sorts of terrors, real and imagined.
Cautiously, I slipped from under the buffalo hide, got up on my knees and peered over the side of the wagon. There was nothing but land, not a country at all, but the material out of which countries are made. I had the feeling that the world was left behind, and we had got over the edge of it, and were outside man's jurisdiction. Willa Cather.
Okay.
Does that mean I get to make
Out of which
Jangor?
So, not yet. Next unit.
found a game. Where's Samantha?
So, we're gonna be seeing that people are moving out west because they want new opportunities. They want to be able to make a new life for themselves. Like for instance, when I know a lot of you guys have said it before because I remember back in the beginning of the year. I'm gonna use Natalia because I just remember what you said at the beginning of the year. I asked some of you guys, I think at the beginning of the year, like back in September, do you guys want to stay in Fresno your whole life? And I remember Natalia's response. It was a big, no, they don't want to. And so, a lot of these people, they don't want to stay back in the east their whole life. They want to expand out west. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Them expanding out west and the dangers that come with it as well. Because it's not going to be this easy journey where people are just going to be easily able to just go out west and do whatever they want. There's going to be a lot of elements to it, including the weather. And we're going to be learning about a case where people have to resort to cannibalism just to survive.
Damn.
So, what we're going to do next, ignore this, we're going to be doing vocabulary next. So, this will be an independent activity. So, actually, we'll see this. Voice level 1 is for the chance for this activity. You'll raise your hand. Remember, it's a vocabulary activity. What you're going to do is you either can use your phone, or if you want to use the textbook in the back, you can as well. Sit in your assigned seats. Since this is a minimum day, I'm not going to let us move around just because we're not going to have enough time to move back in there.
It's only like
So, if you guys need a book, you can come back here, grab a book. Once I say go, you can use your phone as well to research the definition. So, you're going to be researching the definition, using the word in a sentence, and also creating an image that has to go with the vocabulary word as well. Are there any questions about what we are doing?
What are all the books that we checked out in the beginning of the year?
They're at home.
I swear, but
Not mine. I don't know.
No, mug.
You're gonna get fined.
They still have mine. I read it a little bit.
How much is it?
I mean, it's a good book.
It's like,
Are we supposed to be doing vocabulary or not?
you never
I
know.
check every like.
Yes. Are there any other questions? Okay, go ahead and begin. What music would you like?
Look, I really don't care. Just anything.
I got you. Okay, we need it.
Don't put that stupid Chief song.
But Chief song. I'll change it up then.
Like, welcome to the jungle. Good. I'll believe what.
So, if you guys need a book, go ahead and grab one from the back. Remember, use the glossary in the back of the textbook. Yes, the sale. Yes, you may.
Oh yeah.
One second, Emmanuel.
Tell me about it. It's so crazy.
You know, remember I had the little work thing for my book? I don't know what it is. It's just. Come on. There has to be something going on.
Kilo, I'm gonna give you a book.
I'm supposed to give it away.
Oh, I get it. You're using the
I remember this conversation at the beginning of the year, you said, you can't hold it in you. And I was like, no, you can't. So you need it. And then you put it here. I have no idea.